They say revenge is best served cold, but in my case, it was served with a fake smile, a wine glass, and a carefully planned trap. Hi, I'm Anna, and this is the story of how I went from devoted wife to mastermind of betrayal after catching my husband cheating with someone I never imagined. I didn't scream, I didn't cry. I watched, I planned, I destroyed. This is my story. High phrase, 2 years ago, I thought I had the perfect life. A loving husband, a new house, a decent job, and weekend brunches with friends where we all joked about being too lucky. His name was Chris. Charming, successful, a bit too good-looking for his own good. But I was never the jealous type. Or at least, I used to think I wasn't. We had been married for 5 years. Not without struggles, but we talked things out. At least that's what I believed. But as it turns out, I was the only one talking. H3. One random Tuesday night, I stayed late at work. I got home around 9 p.m. and Chris wasn't there. His car was gone, his phone was off, and the dinner I had texted him about, untouched. At first, I was just annoyed, but then something snapped inside me. I logged into our shared laptop to check his calendar. That's when I saw it. His email was still open. Subject: last night was amazing. I can't wait to see you again. At first, I thought it was spam. But then I saw the name, Amanda. I clicked the thread. There were dozens of messages, photos, even a hotel receipt. My hands were shaking, but my mind was cold and clear. For some reason I didn't cry, I just whispered, "Okay, game on." I didn't confront him. Not right away. I needed more. I wanted the full picture. So I started tracking everything. I took screenshots of every email. I installed a discreet camera in our living room. I mirrored his phone with an app, and slowly, I built my timeline. Turns out, this affair had been going on for 6 months. And the worst part? Amanda wasn't just some fling. She was someone we both knew. My coworker. Yep, she had been in my home, smiled in my face, even hugged me at our office Christmas party. That was when my sadness turned into pure calculated rage. Now, here's where it gets twisted. Instead of confronting her, I reached out like a friend. I messaged Amanda pretending I suspected something and needed advice. To my surprise, she was sweet. Manipulative, but sweet. She played dumb, claimed she had no idea he was married. Lies. So, I fed her more info. Made her feel comfortable. We even went out for drinks. And one night, after a few glasses of wine, she slipped up and said, "Chris always says I'm the only woman who makes him feel alive." My smile? Ice cold. I said, "You deserve better than being his dirty secret. Let me help you." I invited Chris and Amanda to a fake surprise dinner party. I told Amanda, "He's going to leave his wife. It's time you two went public." And to Chris, I said, "I have a special evening planned for us. Dress sharp." They both showed up to the same restaurant. Same time. Same table. When Chris walked in and saw Amanda smiling, expecting him to finally be honest, his face turned white. When he turned and saw me, standing behind them with printed screenshots, email logs, photos, and even a hotel bill stapled into a packet, he froze. I dropped it on the table. Dessert is served. I didn't yell. I simply read the timestamps aloud. People started watching. Amanda realized Chris had lied to both of us. She stormed out. Chris begged me not to make a scene. I smiled, pulled out my phone and said, "Oh, I'm not making a scene. You did. I'm just narrating it." Then I walked out, left him with the entire restaurant whispering. I filed for divorce the next morning. And here's the kicker. Remember those hidden cameras and messages? I shared them with our HR department. Amanda lost her job. Chris got served at work. In front of his boss. The house, I got it. His reputation, gone. And me? I moved to a new city, started therapy, began sharing my story with others, quietly until today. Some say I should have taken the high road, but why let someone dig a hole and not help them fall in? Chris thought he was too clever. Amanda thought she was innocent. They both learned what it feels like to be outplayed. And me? I'm not bitter. I'm free, and I never had to raise my voice to win. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more real Reddit revenge stories brought to life. What would you have done in Anna's place? But as it turns out, I was the only one talking.